Alright, good deal. I want to check my memory and see what I'm looking like over here. Free M 192. I can deal with that. Um, let's say tar xvf utilink. Okay, and let's cd into utilink. Clear. And let's pull it down, and we'll say we have the issue with sed, so we'll say sed -i -e. Sed replace etsy /adj time. Replace that with var /lib /hardware clock /adj time. Add J. New line. So say set IE replace etsy not .adj time, not \adj time, but /adj time with var lib hardware clock adj time. Var lib hardware clock adj time. Okay, good deal. Good deal. And let's say $ encapsulate grep -r l as in lima bean, I think. Yep, it's lima bean. Okay, and we'll say encapsulate /etsy adj time space dot. Okay, grep rl etsy adj time. Good. Okay. And let's say make directory pv user, or no, I'm sorry, var lib hardware clock okay, and let's say configure disable su. We want to say disable su login and disable login. Okay, so let's say configure disable su login, and disable login. Okay, Control A, Control Tab. And all these disables here, which disabling su login, and login, they duplicate the same programs provided by section 2. Okay. Shadow and sysfinit. They also require Linux PAM, which is not available in LFS. That's not available in LFS. Control A, Control down here. Let's say, can I get a make install out of this? Yes, I can. Let's say make and make install. Linux PAM. I'm not too sure what that is, but I do know with the SSH server, okay? You can select that. I think it's a type of encryption, security, something like that. I'm not sure. But that's not available, and as it says in LFS. But I think as far as your SSH script or your SSH configure goes, you can disable that, say no PAM or something else like that. I forget what that's all about, but these are our utilities here, okay? Basic utilities like add part. I have to do a man on that, see what that's about. Getty BLKid, okay? Block dev, calendar, that's part of utilities. CF disk, CH CPU, I have to man that too. And Let's see something else we know here. Control delete. Del part. D message we know eject. It's kind of funny because in my 6.2 install eject, I don't think that was a part of that Util-Linux, because I cannot eject my CD drive unless I probably upgrade. Well, there's some other stuff to it. I forget what it is, but there's actually a LFS boot script out. Well, not LFS boot script, but there's a script out there for LFS somewhere in the site that you can actually eject your stuff with that. So that's pretty cool. Fdisk is a part of it. Find FS, find mount. FS check is a part of it. Hex dump, did not know that. Overclock i386. Let's see what else is a part of it. IO size. Linux 64 and Linux 60 or 32. Logger to look up. ListBL kid or ListBLK. I think it might be ListBlock. List CPU. Okay. Make FS. So that's our make E2FS, and everything else like that should be a part of it. Rename. Very nice. Set architecture. Set SID. SF disk. I've never used, or I think I have heard of SF disk. And we have swap off, swap on, switch root. It's part of Util-Linux. UUID. Wall is a part of Util-Linux. Yeah. Wipe FS. I gotta do a man on some of this stuff here, because I haven't, some stuff I haven't ever heard of, like Wipe FS. I've never heard of that. What does that do? Umount. Okay. Mount is a part of the Util-Linux. It's pretty cool. Good deal. No errors, nothing like that. We're okay. Does not come with a test suite, so we're good. Make install was it. And we can go ahead and say, let's go down, 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 down. Actually, I guess I don't have to do a man of it, huh? I can just look at it. I'll do that on my own time. Down, 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 down. Stop. PMISC. PSMISC. Clear. Go back up. We'll say remove Util-Linux. Okay. TarXVF. Let's say PS miscellaneous. PSMISC. CSPS. CD PS. Clear. And dot configure prefix equals user. Okay. Control tab, and we have to say make and make install. That'll be okay. And this says fuser and kill all. Okay. This is our processes. Like PSALK should be in here, I think. PS tree, stuff like that. So we'll say make and make install. Control A, Control tab. I'll just peer down a little bit. Yeah. Fuser, kill all that stuff. PS tree. So let's say clear. And let's say move user bin fuser to bin. Okay. Good. And move user bin kill all to bin. Good. Okay, so that's complete. Yeah, we got PS tree, PS tree X11, blah blah blah. All that stuff's there. We can go up and say remove PS MISC TarXVF proc sips ng, and we cd into that. dot run configure prefix equals user. Oh, wrong. Wrong. We got a lot more configurations to do. Switches to add here. So I'm pretty sure that your um, configure gets overwritten by if you run configure again. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, but you know what? Who knows? It's just crazy. I'm just gonna remove this. Okay, proxips, and now let's retar it. Untar it. Proxips. Okay, just to be sure. So we'll cd into proxips and G, and say clear, and let's do something like my internet sucks when it rains. And let's say Control A, Control Tab. We'll say dot run configure prefix equals user, new line. Okay. We'll say execdir or exec executable prefix equals nothing. Okay. Libdir is going to equal user lib. That's wrong. Clear. Add these ticks here. Okay. And the new line, I'll just drop us down to the new line. Libdir equals user lib. Docdir is going to equal user share doc proc ps dash ng dash 3.3.6. Okay. Doctor equals user share doc proc ps dash ng dash 3.3.6. Good. Disable static. Disable skill. Disable kill. I think that's right. Okay, good. So my eyeballs are drying out. And okay, so you don't have to do this test, okay? This test it doesn't say it's mandatory, and I'm glad it's not because there's a lot of syntax in there that's just stuff, okay? So we can skip over that. We'll say make and make install, okay? Let's cut down also SBU time too, so say make and make install. Okay. A lot of foreign looking stuff in that test suite. And this has stuff in it like free, pgrep, pkill, pmap, or ps like psaux, okay? Present working direct, pwdx, I don't know what that is. Slabx top, okay, you can monitor your system time or system stuff with top, uptime, vmstat, w. Clear. Make install is done. We'll say move user lib proc ps dot so dot all to lib. Let's check it. Move user lib proc ps dot so dot all to lib, and let's say link symbolic, maybe force verbose, back up lib / lib proxips .so.1.1.l to user lib proxips.so. Check it. Okay, up lib proxips proc ps .so.1.1.0 to user lib proc ps.so. Good. Okay, Control A, Control Tab. And tload, never heard of tload. Top. Okay. What does tload do? What does W do? That's what I really want to know. Shows which users are currently logged in. Where? Nice. Nice. Okay, so that's cool. That's all done. We can come up here. Let's remove proc ps. Clear. Let's say tar xvf e2 fs procs. So 1.7. I think that's including the build unit time. So, or the test suite is what I meant to say. So, make directory verbose build. Notice we're not going anywhere with this directory. We're making it inside of this directory. cd build. Okay. Clear. Need to configure. I gotta go back up. Configure. Man. Sources, I'm in build because I'm in the wrong directory. Back up. Remove build directory. It's nothing. I screwed that up. And I'm going to remove e2 fs procs, that extracted directory. Now let's do this from the beginning. tar xvf e2 fs procs. Okay. cd into e2 fs procs. Now I could say, notice that we're not making the directory anywhere else, but inside of the e2 fs procs. So make directory build, cd into build. And like I said, that's another reason why it's good to use your tab. Good to use it. So we'll say backup configure prefix equals user with root prefix equals double, nothing there. Okay, no spaces, no nothing. And let's say enable elf shared libraries. Okay. Disable libblkid. Okay. Disable lib uuid. Okay. Disable uuid d. Okay. Disable fs check. And we'll run that. Control tab. Pull this down here. And we'll say we can say make install. The test suite is not mandatory, so I'm not going to run it. That'll probably cut down our SBU time considerably. It's 1.7 SBUs. So that makes it at least got to have, say, 0.5 or 0.2 SBUs into it, so we could save some time with that by not running that. So we say make and make install. Let's do that. So I say clear. Make and make install. Okay. And we have to install the static libraries and headers. Let me check and see my time here. What's a little? What's 1200 by 60? 20 minutes? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. 1200 by 60. 20-minute video. Hmm. 20-minute video. What is in this? Bad blocks. Change attributes. Debug FS. Dump E2 FS. E2 free frag. E2 FS check is in here. E2 image. I've never heard of that one. File frag. Never heard of that. FS check. FS check ext3 for dev log save. List attributes. I've used that quite often. Make commands. Make E2FS. Okay. That's a part of what E2FS procs. Tune to FS. You can use tune to FS according to all the errors, or not errors, but when it does a disk check after, like, say 30 mounts or 20 mounts or whatever, you can use tune to FS to check that or tune that, but I never have. I always catch the FS checks at the wrong times too. I need to look into how to fix that default setting. I think it's at 20 mounts is a default, or maybe it's 30 mounts. I don't know. But it definitely catches up to me when I don't want it. It's a forced check, and I'm like, oh god, why? Why now, of all times? So, Control A, Control Tab. We're on the bottom here. We should be coming up pretty soon. We're done. Okay. So, I said make install. Error 1 ignored. Okay, it's ignored, so I'm gonna walk away from that. It says make install. Make install libs. Okay, clear. And it says make the installed static libraries writable so debugging symbols can be removed later. So we'll say change mod u plus v user lib / libcom underscore error comma lib e2p and lib ext2fs and lib ss pop out .a. So say change mod uv or uw user libcom underscore error lib e2p lib ext2fs lib ext2fs and lib bss.a. Good? Good. And it said this package installed gzip.info but blah blah blah. So let's say gunzip -v user share info lib ext2fs info.gz. Okay. And let's say install -info -dir -file. It's going to equal user share info dir and user share info lib ext2fs info. So we want to say install info -dir -file user share info dir user share info dir user share info lib ext2fs.info. Good. Control A, Control Tab. And we got some more. If desired, create and install some additional documentation by the following here. So we'll do that. Get everything we can. Make info. Make info. Make info dash o doc com underscore error dot info. And we'll say uplib et com underscore error dot text info. Make info, say output would be doc com underscore info uplib et com underscore error dot text info. Good. Install for BOS. Make 644 mode 644, I think. We'll say com underscore error info user share info. Check that out. Say install verbose mod or mode 644 com / doc underscore error dot info user share info. Good. And let's say install info /dir - file equals user share info dir and user share info com air.info. Good. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Alright. So that's it. Come back, we're going to hit 6.26 shadow. Okay? So let's come back up here before we leave. Go up double twice. Sources, let's remove E2FS progs. 2FS progs. Okay, so we'll pick it up on 6.26. I'll catch you. Oh, God. Exit. Catch you in the next one.